Well, good morning to you. We are prepping for heavy snowfall coming in later on tonight. More about that in just a moment.
Right now this morning, more details about the suspected shooter who allegedly shot 2 National Guard members, killing 1. And 128 deaths already confirmed and dozens still missing after a fire in Hong Kong. We'll have more on the potentially linked arrests. Plus, Black Friday sales kick off today. We'll have a live look at stores ahead and what to know before you click buy. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Brooklyn Hine. Alexander is off today. It is Friday, November 28th. The time is 5:59, almost 6 a.m. And it looks like it's going to get a little chilly out there. So we'll hand it over to meteorologist Art Jarrett for a look at your morning weather. Hi, Art.
Hi, Brooklyn. Good morning to you. Hey, we're going to start off a pretty cold start this morning. In fact, it's going to be a very cold start. Let's get into the honesty here. We're holding on to some winter weather alerts that are also we're prepping for tonight, getting into overnight as well and into tomorrow widespread. You're going to see winter storm warnings coming into play. That kicks in by 3 a.m. this morning, or I should say tomorrow morning, giving way to 6 a.m. on Sunday. That's going to be up to about 6 to 9 inches of snow possible. And of course, travel conditions could be very difficult. We have the winter weather advisory that comes into play as well. That's around 6 a.m. for Saturday, carrying over to 6 a.m. on Sunday, where we could see the possibility of expected snow up to about 4 to 6 inches. And that's for the areas in the purple, holding on to areas for slick roadways that could also happen. Right now, though, we're holding on to temperatures in the 20s for our lows, getting into that. Some teens by Viroqua, getting into areas by Decorah as well. We're also going to see that's going to feel colder on your skin as well because of the winds. The winds right now are light. We're going to see them up to about maybe 10 miles per hour sustained, possibly up to gusting up to about maybe 18 to 19 miles per hour. And as that happens, we're going to see that continue on through the morning hours and then dissipate, giving way to this. The wind chill, because of that, will take us down to about 6 to about 13 degrees on your skin for this morning. So yeah, you get down in the early morning to get in that car to go shopping until you drop, holding on to some very cold conditions for you. Today we'll see cloudier skies with mostly cloudy skies for some in the afternoon, giving way to some, again, light winds to finish out. Mostly cloudy skies to at least cloudier skies for Eau Claire as well. Dry conditions as we finish out most of the day, as you can see, going to the evening hours. Temperatures in the 20s expected again up to 29 degrees. And then tonight we have the alert night coming in, the alert day coming in as we go into late night tonight, Saturday night, all the way for hazardous travel, as I mentioned before, mostly around I-90 and southward. So we'll talk about that when I return. We'll give a better overview of how this all shapes up and, of course, the impacts for your travel. Stick around.
Well, sad news out of Washington, D.C. after the horrific attack on 2 National Guard members who were on duty there. One of them, 20-year-old Sarah Beckstrom, has died from her injuries. The second wounded Guard member, 24-year-old Andrew Wolf, continues to fight for his life in the hospital. Investigators say they are probing every piece of the suspect's life in order to determine a motive. CBS News' Kamal Afsali has more from London.
Firefighters saluted as police escorted the body of Sarah Beckstrom to the medical examiner's office late Thursday. The 20-year-old Guard member died on Thanksgiving, one day after she and fellow West Virginia Guardsman Andrew Wolf were shot in an ambush-style attack in the nation's capital.
She's looking down at us right now.
President Trump announced the sad news Thursday while speaking with military officials. The White House says the president later spoke with Beckstrom's parents. Wolf remains in critical condition.
He's in very bad shape. He's fighting for his life.
The FBI says a terrorism investigation is underway on both coasts as authorities comb through evidence to determine why the suspect, identified as 29-year-old Rahmanullah Lakanwal, drove from Washington State to Washington, D.C. with a loaded handgun. Multiple family members of the alleged shooter, his ties to San Diego, as well as overseas, are also being probed.
We will not stop until we interview anyone and everyone associated with the subject, the house, and every piece of his life.
The CIA says the suspected gunman traveled to America in 2021 after the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. He had previously worked with the intelligence agency overseas. A Department of Homeland Security official tells CBS News he was granted asylum earlier this year on humanitarian grounds. The Trump administration says it's now conducting a full-scale, rigorous re-examination of all green cards for every immigrant from what it says are nearly 20 countries of concern, including Afghanistan. Kamal Afzali, CBS News.
President Trump announced on social media that he plans to, quote, permanently pause migration from all third world countries. Meanwhile, multiple law enforcement sources tell CBS News that a running theory of investigators is that the shooting suspect suffered from paranoia and other mental health challenges that indicated he believed authorities sought to deport him from the U.S. Now in Hong Kong, the death toll continues to rise as firefighters battled a blaze at a high-rise apartment complex for a second day. 128 deaths are already confirmed and dozens are still missing. The fire is one of the deadliest in the city's modern history. It was believed to have been started in bamboo scaffolding and construction netting. Local police say they have arrested 3 men from a construction company on suspicion of manslaughter. Now here in La Crosse, it was a day of food, family, and fun. At the La Crosse Center, people celebrated Thanksgiving. The event serves those who don't have family in the area or space to host their own celebration. People had a choice to dine in, pick up takeout meals, or delivery.
I've talked to a couple people and they said that it's nice getting around people. Their family isn't here, so that's to me is a blessing when you can at least come in and sit down with somebody and spend some time with them. Give them a person to talk to and kind of makes their day.
Last night was the 44th year for the annual La Crosse tradition. In Sparta, the Ministerial Association hosts a community meal. Residents could attend in person at the American Legion or have meals delivered to their homes. Organizers had predicted a high turnout this year.
We've got a good turnout this year, which is exciting. This is our 3rd year back after a break for COVID, so it's good to see the community turning out again.
The organization relies on donations for their meals. AAA's Tow to Go program is on. It provides a free ride and tow to impaired drivers and their vehicles. It goes until 6 a.m. on December 1st. Rides are available to any location within a 10-mile radius. Just call 855-2TOW-TO-GO. Happening around the state, Morgan Geyser, the woman responsible for the 2014 Slenderman stabbing, is back in Wisconsin. She's now in Waukesha County Jail. Geyser escaped from a Madison group home after reportedly cutting off her monitoring bracelet. She was found outside of Chicago. A pre-trial hearing for Milwaukee County Judge Hannah Dugan. Attorneys finalized jury pool plans, witnesses, and possible audio evidence. Dugan is accused of helping an undocumented man evade federal agents. Jury selection starts December 11th. Now here in La Crosse, the colorful bulbs are back. The Rotary Lights Parade and Show kick off today. News 8 Now Seth Padilla has a preview.
The celebration sees nearly 130,000 visitors every year who visit the park, whether that's walking, driving, or on a carriage. And this tradition has been going on since 1995, and it's a lot deeper than just a walk in the park.
The first year we collected about 10,000 food items and gave it out to the Salvation Army. Last year we collected about 350,000 food items and stocked 17 different food pantries.
Those who walk the park can choose to donate food at the entrance, and those who drive can donate food as they exit. Nearly 6 million food items have been donated during its 30-year existence. It's all made possible through volunteer support. 106 nonprofit organizations are participating this year, ranging from local universities, schools, and churches, showing that this is a rallying cause for the local community to help food insecurity.
It really is a total community event. When you add up all of the people that are involved with it from start to finish, it's about 3,300 volunteers. And I always tell people, I don't think another community could pull this off.
And with over 3 million lights on display, it's an event to remember.
It really has become an icon for the greater La Crosse area, and our mission is to feed the hungry in the Coulee region.
And residents and non-residents alike are excited.
It's gorgeous. It's, in my opinion, one of the best ways to kick off the Christmas season. They have everything.
Oh, you got to come and see all the lights. I mean, because it's just, there's so many, and the music playing and the hot chocolate and the roasting of the marshmallows. It's just a phenomenal place to come to.
And all the proceeds will be donated. There is also something brand new this year. The event will feature live performances or some variation of entertainment every single night. But with thousands of visitors, there is a traffic alert, so it's recommended to expect delays. The event runs from November 28th to December 31st, and it is a free event, but food donations and monetary donations are highly encouraged. Reporting in La Crosse, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
Today is the 11th annual Sparta Chris Crindle Market grand opening with a ribbon cutting ceremony at 2 p.m. It features local artisans of all kinds and is a great place to buy holiday gifts. It runs today until the weekend before Christmas. Still ahead on your morning news, first-time claims for unemployment benefits continue to drop. The home market is a nobody's market and Black Friday kicks off today. You may be excited about Black Friday, but scammers are too. We'll have more on how to avoid scam deals this Cyber Monday. That and more coming up this morning. And for now, we're sending you to break with something to put the good in your morning. Turkey's the food on top of minds all week, and more turkeys come from Minnesota than anywhere else in the country. Northfield turkey farmer John Zimmerman says the climate control, landscape, and a strong support system all come into play. Last November, President Biden pardoned 2 of his turkeys. He says the pair now live on a nearby farm and travel the state, educating kids about the thriving Minnesota turkey industry. And for now, we leave you with a live look at the Onalaska Target, where shoppers are already out and about for Black Friday sales. Don't go anywhere. Your consumer news and News 8 Now this morning is after the break.
Looking for incredible deals on fine jewelry? Head to House Diamond Jewelers in downtown La Crosse. Everything is priced to sell with savings, up to 80% off. Diamonds, gemstones, and gold jewelry. Hurry, selection won't last. Visit House Diamond Jewelers before it's gone.
In the hunt, every detail matters. It's not just about the thrill, but a passion for the craft. And in the end, it's about the people you get to be with. At Overhead Door, it's about our team and those we get to serve. We can repair any garage door, but we only install the best. Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region since 1921.
I do like knowing the person that's sitting across from my desk. I've formed a lot of relationships over the years based on trust. When I see the look on a member's face, when I say, yes, this loan is good, you're good to go, it makes me happy. To me, being the team you can trust is honesty. When you do a loan with me at Firefighters Credit Union, like everything we do, it's not about the car, it's about you.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Nobody does Black Friday like King Furniture. Where else can you trade in your old furniture for discounts on new pieces? Get free delivery and haul away, then score huge savings on top of that. Nowhere. And this year, it's bigger than ever. Find exactly what you're looking for in our massive overstocked showroom. Bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, sofas, recliners, and more. All this plus 0% financing available. Nobody beats King at Black Friday. We'll see you there.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's a great time to buy, great time for traditions.
It's like loading up a Ford SUV and going to Grandma's house.
Hitting the slopes in a built wild Bronco.
Or making the big delivery with Ford F-Series.
Does it come in red? Making customers happy. That's my favorite tradition.
Like my sweater.
Mm-hmm.
Now, lease Bronco Sport for $399 a month for 36 months with 0 down. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
I lost my son to an accidental drug overdose. This is why we created the George Ford Recovery Foundation, to champion drug use awareness, funding, and solutions so we don't lose any more kids. You know, there's an effective, simple solution. Narcan kits help save lives in seconds. They're required in schools in many states, but sadly, not in Wisconsin. To save a child's life, please sign a petition at narcanforschools.com.
Looking for incredible deals on fine jewelry? Head to House Diamond Jewelers in downtown La Crosse. Everything is priced to sell with savings up to 80% off. Diamonds, gemstones, and gold jewelry. Hurry, selection won't last. Visit House Diamond Jewelers before it's gone.
In your morning consumer news, the so-called low hire, low fire market remains steady. First-time claims for unemployment benefits have dropped once again. Analysts say although initial claims haven't been rising on a weekly basis, it shows that many Americans who have recently lost their jobs are having a hard time finding new ones. Home prices are still rising, just not enough to make anyone happy. With 30-year mortgage rates around 6.26% this fall, the average monthly payment takes about 30% of the median household income. Meanwhile, some sellers who missed the last housing boom are pulling their listings rather than accepting lower offers. As one agent puts it, right now it's nobody's market. Now today is Black Friday, one of the biggest shopping days of the year. Right now we're taking a live look at the Onalaska Target, and shoppers are already hitting the stores this morning. Adobe Analytics experts say Americans will spend nearly $44 billion this week through Cyber Monday alone, and several restaurant chains are offering Black Friday bargains today, including Wendy's and Noodles & Company. As millions of Americans hunt for Black Friday bargains online, scammers are hunting too, using slick social media ads to lure shoppers. CBS News' Evan Moon reveals the red flags to watch for as you scroll for deals.
Before you click that add to cart button, take a second look. Experts warn scammers love Black Friday just as much as shoppers do. From fake QR codes, gift cards, and phony emails to sketchy social media ads.
I buy things from Instagram all the time, and TikTok, I feel like they know me so well.
Cybersecurity experts say it's peak season for fraud.
That's the whole point. Limited time only. Got to do it now before it sells out, whatever it is. So that whole sense of urgency is something that bad guys love.
According to Adobe Analytics, 2025 is expected to be the first full year mobile devices make up most of online spending. 56% of sales this holiday season will be from a phone, upwards of $140 billion. Lisa Plagmeyer with the National Cybersecurity Alliance warns social media shopping isn't always safe.
You could have fake influencer videos and things like that because it only takes a few seconds to create a deep fake of somebody. And the problem now is that AI has just made them all look perfect.
This girl behind me, she's not real.
You can't rely on your eyes and ears anymore.
Plagmeyer says always trace ads back to a reputable retailer. And even with big name brands, the Better Business Bureau urges shoppers to read all the fine print.
Make sure you're checking shipping dates, return policies, if the item's out of stock, when it will be restocked. Just doing general things before you make that purchase will help you to make sure that you get the item before the holidays.
Experts recommend using a credit card for purchases so you're better protected from fraud and keeping track of purchases made on your card. Evan Moon, CBS News, New York.
That's a look at your consumer news. Now let's send it over to News 8 meteorologist Art Jarrett.
All right, so start your early morning here, giving away. Taking a look outside right now. I haven't seen this out in a while here. City Cam holding on. How it's all. Looks like my microphone kind of. Hang on one second. My microphone kind of fell off here. Holding on to City Cam, you can see here right now, quiet conditions out there right now, holding on to at least some partly to mostly cloudy skies this early morning. As you can see, when clouds will continue to increase as we go through it. We're going to see mostly cloudy to cloudy skies for the better part of the day as well today. Getting into Eau Claire right now, the wind is kind of moving about. As I told you, the wind gusts will get up to about maybe 18 to 20 miles per hour possibly, but you're looking at sustained winds maybe about up to 13 miles per hour. 23 degrees right now, holding on to, it feels like 15 degrees outside. The dew point's at 17. The visibility is great, looking at 10 miles. Drive safe out there now, even though the roads are dry right now currently, but it is cold out there, but we have more of this coming in. You're seeing a little bit of light snow showing up right now on the radar, holding on to areas by Black River Falls, Sparta getting into that as well, going towards Eau Claire with a little bit of light snow kind of cutting in from the west side as well as the southern portion of your area there in Eau Claire County. We'll also give way to these alerts that are out there. That's shaping up for tonight later on as we get into the forecast, as we get around the midnight hour and beyond, going all the way through Saturday and possibly into Saturday night. We'll hold on to more snow on the way for us as well. That will kick in as we go possibly into the evening hours as well. So let's take a look at what's happening here. We're getting into it right now. Dry slot, which will close up very quickly as we go through the morning hours, giving way to about 3 o'clock. You're seeing more snow trying to pop into the forecast area coming in from Minnesota as well as Iowa. We'll take it all the way to 6 o'clock hour, and it crosses the river trying to jump over by Eau Claire, holding on to Red Wing there, giving way to La Crosse possibly as we get right back back into, I'd say, the 9 o'clock hour. You see it kind of cross the river there, getting into La Crosse, getting all the way over to Sparta as well, getting into Vernon County down to the south by Viroqua, holding on to Crawford County as well with a little bit extra snow out there as well. Now, most of the snow, the heaviest of snow we're expecting all the way through this prolonged period are going to be mostly south along I-90, getting down to Prairie du Chien as well, getting down to Dubuque, Iowa, holding on to the possibility of lighter snow up to the north by Eau Claire once we get in the 2 o'clock hour in the overnight hours by your Saturday. We're also going to see some heavier snow also into areas by La Crosse as well. So you see the winds that were in the northwest, now they're coming out of the southeast and then working their way across the region back towards the west. We get into Saturday around the 10 o'clock hour, we're seeing drier conditions up to the north there, up by Ladysmith, but then that's all going to change as this all increases by the time we get in the 4 o'clock hour all the way into your Saturday. So this is prolonged snow with the heaviest snow down to the south, as you can see once again. This continues on all the way into the 11 o'clock hour. So it starts to recede the snow from Minnesota going into Iowa, kind of breaks down a little bit. And eventually we're going to be seeing more snow coming back again, still sticking around going into the early morning for Sunday. Holding on to that, though, we get this out of the way. We'll hold on to how this all shapes up. Heavy snow with an alert day kicking in for tonight. That's what we're kicking into. Late night tonight going into Saturday. So I'm going to say midnight all the way over into the overnight hours and through Saturday into your Saturday night. Hazardous road travel due to snowfall. And that will be heavy at times, giving away some difficult road conditions as well, and possibly hazardous in some cases, depending on how much snow we get. That's mostly down around near and south of I-90 as you get into your forecast. What we're looking at, you can see the heavier snow popping up there all the way to the 2 o'clock hour as we get into Sunday. We're holding on to maybe 8 to 12 inches of snow down there by Prairie du Chien, 4 to 8 by Boscobel, 4 to 8 inches possible as you get into La Crosse, and as we get all the way up to Eau Claire. Eau Claire, I think it's probably going to be around the 3 to about maybe 7 inches of snow, possibly as well as Ladysmith in the forecast there. And as we finish out, you're going to hold on to this. Eau Claire has a 90% chance. Now, it jumped from a 70% chance it had all the way up to a 90% chance. Then we go dry, as you can see, for the better part of the week. We also hold on to the possibility of La Crosse getting to about 100% chance of snow. So that even means heavier snow for areas by Prairie du Chien as well as you go farther south. The wind chill is going to be fairly light. We'll also see wet roadways to be fairly light right now, holding on to that for most of the areas. Down to the south, though, possibilities of that. We'll get into slushy roadways for La Crosse, as you can see, as well as visibility issues are going to be a major problem. So be safe out there as we get into it for the next few days. We're going to carry over to how this all shapes up as I want to show you. Getting into this, we'll get into cold conditions today. 28 today, 28 tomorrow, holding on to 100% chance of snow through the forecast. Early morning snow in the morning is probably going to be about 90 to about 100% chance in the early morning for Sunday, then giving way to a 20% chance at night. Then drier conditions possibly for Monday, Tuesday, going into Wednesday, where you see a little bit more shower activity possibly coming back again in the form of snow. That's your forecast. Back to you.
Coming up in health, less people are seeking help for marijuana addiction. We'll have more on what to know about cannabis use disorder and when to seek treatment.
On the other side of the break, highlights and post-game reaction from the Packers' impressive showing out in Detroit against the Lions. We're back in just a moment.
It's Menards Black Friday sale. Get everything you need to bring home the holidays. From the tastiest sweet treats for your family, to the perfect presents for playing with your pets, and toys under the tree for the kids, to tools and accessories for any project, plus huge savings on new appliances. Menards has great gifts for everyone in your family. Hurry in. These Black Friday deals won't last long.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
In 1969, Taco John's combined Western traditions with Mexican flavors and created West Mex. More than 50 years later, it still tastes like a good idea. West Mex meals start at just $5, only at Taco John's.
Together, we're stronger.
Western works side by side with local employers to provide career-ready skills.
Together, we make a difference.
Western's 90-plus programs go hand in hand with today's job market.
Together, we're vital for our communities.
Our region's exceptional industries rely on Western grads. We're all in this together.
Together,
we are Western.
Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. It's where you'll find the best furniture in the area. And now, during our Black Friday weekend sale, the prices are better than ever. The latest bedrooms from Daniels Amish and Archbold, casual dining from Canadown and Misco, and living rooms from Smith Brothers, Flex Steel and Stressless, all on sale. And this weekend only, there's even 2-year special financing with your qualifying purchase. Plus, we'll pay for your gas just for shopping Drury's. The Black Friday weekend sale this weekend only at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Be a part of News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing, Friday, December 5th at the Onalaska Festival Foods.
All donations go towards our local Toys for Tots, the Hunger Task Force, and Salvation Army, organizations serving our community.
Please bring sealed, non-perishable food items, new or unused toys, or make a cash donation. All those donations stay to help those right here in our community.
You are what makes this event great, and we'll see you Friday, December 5th for the Joy of Sharing.
Keeping you safe and ahead of the storm with current conditions and updated video forecasts from the local team that warns you first. The News 8 Now First Warn Weather app, giving you more than what you'd expect. Get it now. No, seriously, like, right now. News 8 Now Sports.
The Blitz. Well, how about the stakes for Thanksgiving football in Detroit yesterday? Packers and Lions would both feel a heck of a lot better with a win for their playoff outlook. And Green Bay looking for their first sweep of Detroit since 2020. Matt LaFleur's team can move to 3-0 against NFC North foes with a win in this one. Pick it up early second quarter. LaFleur opting to go for it on 4th down. It's a great call. Jordan Love hooks up with Dontavian Wicks for the great touchdown grab. Somehow able to keep the feet in bounds and control it. Packers take a 10-0 lead. Lions get on the board midway through the quarter. David Montgomery taking the direct snap, and he burrows his way into the end zone to make it a 3-point game. How about another 4th down for Green Bay? Deep in Detroit territory, Love hits Romeo Doubs on the out route. He secures the catch to put the away side back up by 10. But right before halftime, Detroit would respond. It looks like a tackle for a loss, but Jamison Williams turns it into a 22-yard score to make it 17-14 going into the break. How good was Jordan Love yesterday? When he is spinning it like this, look out. He hits Christian Watson in stride for a 51-yard touchdown. Love throwing for 234 and 4 touchdowns. Then fast forward to late 4th quarter, Lions back in the red zone, but Micah Parsons with a huge sack. He had 2.5 of them in the game, so Detroit needs a field goal. And then with under 2 minutes to go, 4th down, who says Matt LaFleur is conservative? Love throws it up for his guy to make a play, and Dontavian Wicks does just that. Just a great catch, plucking it out of the sky, and that would do it. Green Bay gets to celebrate with some turducken after the game as they go into Motown and knock off the Lions 31-24.
It's a huge one. This was the division champs last year, so you know who they have on the team, you know what they bring. This is a team that fights to the end. This is a team we'll write off. We probably see them again. So this was a big win for where we want to go, win the division, playoffs. That was a playoff game. So we just have to stack these up.
It's a blessing to be here, with your family watching you on Thanksgiving. Everybody gonna get to play on Thanksgiving, so we knew from the jump. We got people out, but the people that's playing today got to come out and ball, and we did that. So.
Heck of a win for the Packers, that is for sure. All right, that'll do it for your Friday morning blitz. Hope you'll stop by later tonight.
It's the shopping day you've been waiting for. Home Furniture's Black Friday sale. Shop our doorbusters in every department, like this sofa, love seat, and recliner, all just $777. And get 3-year special financing during the Black Friday sale at Home Furniture.
Right now, get a great deal on the durable Kubota RTVX. When there's work to do and a reputation to uphold, it's built to haul it all and do it all. Half-ton capabilities with attachments to get the job done right. It's North America's #1 selling diesel utility vehicle. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 1.99% APR for up to 36 months, or save up to $300.
Visit us today and experience the difference.
We're here at A1 Vacuum Sales and Service to tell you about the great vacuums you can get for your home today. Oh, look, it's Lance, the new owner of A1 himself.
I don't do interviews, I do vacuums.
At A1 Vacuum, we care about reliable products and service, and that hasn't changed with the new ownership. Our vacuums clean deeper and are built to last. We carry vacuums from all the top brands and can service any make and model.
Stop in, see the changes to A1 Vacuum today.
Shop Fleet Farm's Black Friday sale and get household favorites at can't-miss prices. Like 40 pounds of KT Wild Bird food for $11.99. Or all in-store footwear for 30% off. Heavy-duty industrial storage totes are only $6.99. Get 2 bags of covered pretzels for $8. And Morton Water Softener Salt Crystals are just $4.99 a bag. Enjoy these savings now and find even more Black Friday deals at fleetfarm.com.
What if buying a car felt easy? At Maury's Auto Group, it does. With Maury's Best Price First, there's no haggling, no hassle, just upfront, honest pricing. And with Maury's team, you get guidance, not pressure. You always get more with Maury's. More help, more clarity, and more value. Visit any Maury's Auto Group dealership now through December 13th and get an instant $500 trade-in bonus on your new car purchase during our Joy of Savings event. Or go to Maury'sAuto.com and get more with Maury's.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sue Colby's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
'Tis the season to sparkle at Home Seasonal Concepts. Now enjoy 50% off the festive selection of trees, wreaths, garland, and all your enchanting holiday decor needs. Embrace the magic of the season. Shop holiday at Home Seasonal Concepts inside all home furniture showrooms.
Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app.
Preparing for later tonight, we have prolonged snow events starting to kick in as we get into tonight, going all the way through tomorrow. More about that in just a moment.
Right now this morning, more details about the suspected shooter who allegedly shot 2 National Guard members, killing 1. And 128 deaths already confirmed and dozens still missing after a fire in Hong Kong. We'll have more on the potentially linked arrests. Plus, Black Friday sales kick off today. We'll have a live look at stores ahead and what to know before you click buy. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Brooklyn Hine. Alexandra is off today. It is Friday, November 28th. The time is 6:30 a.m. Thank you for waking up with us. We'll hand it over to meteorologist Art Jarrett for a look at the morning weather. Hi, Art.
Hi, Brooklyn. Good morning to you. Hey, folks, we are dealing with this, though. We have maybe a little bit of light snow trying to get through the area right now. We're also holding on to these winter alerts that are kicking in behind me. You can see they come in later on for tonight. You're going to see a winter storm warning once again coming in for 3 a.m. all the way through Sunday, 6 a.m. And that's going to be due to heavy snowfall, possibly up to 6 to 9 inches of snow possible, and the road travel could be quite difficult to quite hazardous. Getting into your winter weather advisory in the purple by Eau Claire, you're going to see at least this Saturday by 6 a.m. all the way to Sunday 6 a.m. Of course, snow is expected about 4 to 6 inches, possibly slick roadways in the forecast as well. Giving way to temperatures this early morning, holding on to the teens and the low to middle 20s in your forecast right now. And of course, fortunately, the winds are fairly light. We're seeing those winds up to possibly about 13 miles per hour sustained. Giving way to this, though, the gusts up to about 18 to maybe 20 miles per hour. That's going to kick in a little bit of a wind chill for you to finish out the morning. So what does that mean? Well, it's going to feel like this on your skin, possibly about 6 to about 13 degrees, possibly 14 degrees on your skin as you go through this early morning hours. Giving way to this, though, mostly cloudy to cloudier skies today. Drier conditions are expected to be shown. Here you're looking at maybe a slight chance of any type of rainfall or snow getting down to the forecast area locally here. As you can see, as we finish out going into your highs for the day, low to middle 20s in your forecast, possibly upper 20s in your forecast as well. But snow is coming in later on tonight, getting into the forecast as an overnight alert day for you, as you can see by hazardous road travel as well, most of which will be south along I-90 in the forecast, giving way to the possibility of snow that can be quite heavy at times, getting up to 8 to 12 inches all the way down by Prairie du Chien, about 4 to 8 inches for La Crosse and Eau Claire. Back to you.
Sad news out of Washington, D.C. after the horrific attack on two National Guard members who were on duty there. One of them, 20-year-old Sarah Beckstrom, has died from her injuries. The second wounded Guard member, 24-year-old Andrew Wolf, continues to fight for his life in the hospital. Investigators say they are probing every piece of the suspect's life in order to determine a motive. CBS News' Kamal Azali has more from London.
Firefighters saluted as police escorted the body of Sarah Beckstrom to the medical examiner's office late Thursday. The 20-year-old Guard member died on Thanksgiving, one day after she and fellow West Virginia Guardsman Andrew Wolf were shot in an ambush-style attack in the nation's capital.
She's looking down at us right now.
President Trump announced the sad news Thursday while speaking with military officials. The White House says the president later spoke with Beckstrom's parents. Wolf remains in critical condition.
He's in very bad shape. He's fighting for his life.
The FBI says a terrorism investigation is underway on both coasts as authorities comb through evidence to determine why the suspect, identified as 29-year-old Rahmanullah Lakanwal, drove from Washington State to Washington, D.C. with a loaded handgun. Multiple family members of the alleged shooter, his ties to San Diego, as well as overseas, are also being probed.
We will not stop until we interview anyone and everyone associated with the subject, the house, and every piece of his life.
The CIA says the suspected gunman traveled to America in 2021 after the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. He had previously worked with the intelligence agency overseas. A Department of Homeland Security official tells CBS News he was granted asylum earlier this year on humanitarian grounds. The Trump administration says it's now conducting a full-scale, rigorous re-examination of all green cards for every immigrant from what it says are nearly 20 countries of concern, including Afghanistan. Kamal Afzali, CBS News.
President Trump announced on social media that he plans to, quote, permanently pause migration from all third world countries. Meanwhile, multiple law enforcement sources tell CBS News that a running theory of investigators is that the shooting suspect suffered from paranoia and other mental health challenges that indicated he believed authorities sought to deport him from the U.S. Now in Hong Kong, the death toll continued to rise as firefighters battled a blaze at a high-rise apartment complex for a second day. 128 deaths are already confirmed and dozens are still missing. The fire is one of the deadliest in the city's modern history. It was believed to have started in a bamboo scaffolding and construction netting. Local police say they have arrested 3 men from a construction company on suspicion of manslaughter. Now here in La Crosse, it was a day of food, family, and fun. At the La Crosse Center, people celebrated Thanksgiving. The event serves those who don't have family in the area or space to host their own celebration. People had a choice to dine in, pick up takeout meals, or delivery.
I've talked to a couple people and they said that it's nice getting around people. Their family isn't here, so that's to me is a blessing when you can at least come in and sit down with somebody and spend some time with them. Give them a person to talk to and kind of makes their day.
Last night was the 44th year for the annual La Crosse tradition. AAA's Tow to Go program is on. It provides a free ride and tow to impaired drivers and their vehicles. It goes until 6 a.m. on December 1st. Rides are available to any location within a 10-mile radius. Just call 855-2TOW-TO-GO. Now happening around the state, Morgan Geyser, the woman responsible for the 2014 Slenderman stabbing, is back in Wisconsin. She's now in a Waukesha County jail. Geyser escaped from a Madison group home after reportedly cutting off her monitoring bracelet. She was found just outside of Chicago. A pre-trial hearing for Milwaukee County Judge Hannah Dugan. Attorneys finalized jury pool plans, witnesses, and possible audio evidence. Dugan is accused of helping an undocumented man evade federal agents. Jury selection starts December 11th. Now here in La Crosse, the colorful bulbs are back. The Rotary Lights Parade and Show kicks off today. News 8 Now's Seth Padilla has a preview.
The celebration sees nearly 130,000 visitors every year who visit the park, whether that's walking, driving, or on a carriage. And this tradition has been going on since 1995, and it's a lot deeper than just a walk in the park.
The first year we collected about 10,000 food items and gave it all to the Salvation Army. Last year, we collected about 350,000 food items and stocked 17 different food pantries.
Those who walk the park can choose to donate food at the entrance, and those who drive can donate food as they exit. Nearly 6 million food items have been donated during its 30-year existence. It's all made possible through volunteer support. 106 nonprofit organizations are participating this year, ranging from local universities, schools, and churches, showing that this is a rallying cause for the local community to help food insecurity.
It really is a total community event. When you add up all of the people that are involved with it from start to finish, it's about 3,300 volunteers. And I always tell people, I don't think another community could pull this off.
And with over 3 million lights on display, it's an event to remember.
It really has become an icon for the greater La Crosse area, and our mission is to feed the hungry in the Coulee region.
And residents and non-residents alike are excited.
It's gorgeous. It's, in my opinion, one of the best ways to kick off the Christmas season. They have everything.
Oh, you got to come and see all the lights. I mean, because it's just, there's so many, and the music playing, and the hot chocolate, and the roasting of the marshmallows. It's just a phenomenal place to come to.
And all the proceeds will be donated. There is also something brand new this year. The event will feature live performances or some variation of entertainment every single night. But with thousands of visitors, there is a traffic alert, so it's recommended to expect delays. The event runs from November 28th to December 31st, and it is a free event, but food donations and monetary donations are highly encouraged. Reporting in La Crosse, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
And today is the 11th annual Sparta Chris Crindle Market grand opening with a ribbon cutting ceremony at 2 p.m. It features local artisans of all kinds and is a great place to buy holiday gifts. It runs today until the weekend before Christmas. In today's top medical news, experts say more people are becoming addicted to marijuana but aren't seeking help. The Associated Press reports cannabis use disorder affects around 3 in 10 pot users. However, the vast majority of people addicted to marijuana don't get treatment. While cannabis isn't as harmful as some other drugs, it's linked to learning and memory problems and lung issues. And many people feel like they're addicted to using Instagram, but a new study says they may be worrying a little too much. A study published in Scientific Reports found nearly 1 in 5 Instagram users believe they were at least somewhat addicted to the social media app. But research shows only 2% actually showed signs of an addiction that was causing harm to their lives. And coming up in your Buzz Report, a few holiday movies are hitting theaters in digital release this weekend. We'll take a look at the highlights and where to watch. For now, we leave you with a live look at the Onalaska Target, where shoppers are already out and about for Black Friday sales. Don't go anywhere. Your consumer news and News 8 Now This Morning is after the break.
The camper. It has been a reliable companion for your family's good times. But after years of use, it is showing some wear and tear. A broken window from an errant baseball, a couch that your dog allegedly chewed on, and an AC unit that doesn't work like it should. It's time to call Jim's Truck and Trailer Coachworks. We have been improving your family's camper since 1970. Call us today and we will make your camper feel brand new. Jim's Truck and Trailer Coachworks. Repair, refinish, remarkable.
Carl's Can't Wait for Black Friday sale continues. Save up to $2,800 instantly on select major appliances. Buy a 4-piece LG kitchen package and get this 55-inch LG TV free. You get free installation on select dishwashers. All TVs and soundbars are on sale. Save up to $300 on in-stock grills and save up to $925 on Serta mattresses. Stop in and see us. Carl's Black Friday pricing continues.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Here's a dose of reality. Driving under the influence of prescription painkillers is just as illegal and just as deadly as driving drunk. In fact, there are nearly 2,000 drug-related crashes every year in Wisconsin. Help prevent drugged driving, and let's achieve 0 preventable deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Driving on pills kills.
Everybody's friendly, and if you've got problems or need some help, they'll pitch in.
All the things I used to do
before I came here. I still do. It gives you freedom and a little happiness.
You don't have to shovel, you don't have to mow.
I would recommend this place highly. We looked at several, and this was the top of my line. The meals, everything is just, it's great.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday sale starts this Friday at 6 a.m. Now's your chance to save up to 50% or more on Friday-only super deals store-wide while supplies last. Like 55% off these Nesco covered cake pans, $7.99. Get our Black Friday price on Purina Pro Plan dog food, $15 off. And get a $15 mail-in rebate when you buy 10 packs of Mystic Grease, starting at $2.89 each. Don't miss your chance to save up to 50% or more during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday sale, starting at 6 a.m.
Be a part of News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing, Friday, December 5th at the Onalaska Festival Foods.
All donations go towards our local Toys for Tots, the Hunger Task Force, and Salvation Army, organizations serving our community.
Please bring sealed, non-perishable food items, new or unused toys, or make a cash donation. All those donations stay to help those right here in our community.
You are what makes this event great, and we'll see you Friday, December 5th for the Joy of Sharing.
Well, good morning here. Let's take a look at what's happening out there right now, holding on to the possibility of, again, some snow trying to get into the area. It's really light right now. You can see it kind of moving away from Eau Claire, going towards areas by Black River Falls. See if we can get a little bit closer to that for you. You see Black River Falls there, holding on to that. It's over the last 2 hours. And then as you get a little bit farther south, you go right back towards Millston. Not much happening for Millston right now, but you get into Warren's, picking up a little bit of light snow right now. And of course, that's very, very light. You can see the skies are right now almost clear to partly cloudy skies in some cases, getting into mostly cloudy conditions on the way as well. So it looks pretty nice out there currently. You get into Eau Claire, on the other hand, you're holding on to at least partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies right now, giving way to a little bit of cloud cover right now, as well as the portions of a little light breeze out there too. We're also holding on to winds. I should say the winds are about maybe gusting up to 18 miles per hour possibly, but you're holding on to temperatures 23 degrees, but it feels like 15 degrees out on your skin. You take a look at the drive right now. Please drive safely out there. I know there's not a lot of snow on the ground right now, but there will be. You can see the alerts that are all the way set up for tonight. And as we get into it here, a wider view, more snow is on the way. You see that coming out of Billings, working its way towards Bismarck, and then going into areas by the southern portions of the Dakotas and heading our way as well. We'll also be seeing, as we get into it, increasing clouds for the morning hours. You had a dry slot going right into the 9 o'clock hour, but for now we'll kick that out as we go right into the remainder of the morning and into the afternoon. We have more snow popping into the forecast from the west. We'll keep an eye on that because why? As we get into the 6 o'clock hour, you're seeing snow starting to work into the eastern portions of Minnesota, getting closer to the river as well. By the time we get into the 9 o'clock hour, 3 hours later, we're holding on to snow crossing the river, getting to La Crosse, moving over to Sparta possibly. Right now, it's about maybe a 10-20% chance possibly of that happening. I should say more about the lines of about 20 to 30% chance happening as well. Getting to Eau Claire, as you can see, maybe a taste of that all the way over to Black River Falls and Sparta. Filling in as we go into the overnight hours, then this becomes a 80 to 90% chance, possibly 100% chance of the forecast as we go right back into it, with most of the snow holding on to areas along I-90 going southward as well, with the heaviest snow mostly down by Prairie du Chien. We'll get into the 10 o'clock hour for Saturday once we get in the morning hours, and then eventually by the afternoon we're going to go widespread with snow getting for everybody across the region, pretty much most of the state as well, holding on to that as we go right into it. But the wind shifting from northwest now, coming out of the southeast, and eventually we'll see those winds change coming in from the north right back on top of us going into the midnight hour for Saturday. As that continues on, we'll hold on to the possibility of an alert day kicking in for your Saturday at midnight tonight, getting into it as we go into it tonight all the way into 6 a.m. on Sunday. Well, the alert day will last all the way till Saturday night, but we'll keep an eye on that because there will be some snow possibly coming back again for your Sunday morning. This is all about hazardous road travel, giving way to, at least due to heavy snowfall. Also, most of the area of along south and of course near along I-90, that's where most of the heavier snowfall is going to be. Why do I say that? Because there's a possibility of this happening from 8 to 12 inches down by Prairie du Chien. Possibly you'll see that maybe all the way up to areas by 4 to 8 inches by La Crosse as well as Eau Claire. Eau Claire, I suspect, will probably get around, say, maybe 3 to about 6 inches of snow up along areas by Ladysmith as well. Pretty much the same thing as well, about 3 to 6 inches of snow because there's going to be a little bit on the lighter side. A 90% chance, though. They jumped up from a 20% chance earlier. I should say a 70% 70% chance earlier. Now it's a 90% chance. You get into lacrosse, we have a 100% chance kicking in for tonight, all the way down to about a 20% chance to finish out there. You'll get into the roadways. That'll be, again, the wind chill's not a big issue, but the slushy roadways and visibility are the main culprits as we get into tonight going into Saturday. We'll also be taking a look how this figures out. You'll see as we go right into it, you'll be seeing Saturday the travel on the roadways are going to be pretty rough. 25 to 26 to 28 degrees in the forecast there. Eau Claire has the cloud cover as well as the snow cover, and of course maybe a little bit of frost as well. The teens, the 20s getting into the forecast for you there. Here's a look at what's happening for Saturday as you go right through it, with most of that snowfall getting heavy for most of the better part of the morning into the afternoon. Similar conditions for Eau Claire, but you're having lighter snow, and then by the 2 o'clock hour, heavier snow starts to kick in to finish out the remainder of your day. Highs for Saturday mostly in the 20s. You can see a widespread there, and then once we get into how this all shapes up over the next few days, my friends, it's going to be like this getting into your forecast. Getting into this cold today, 28 degrees, cold tomorrow, 28 degrees with snow as a 100% chance. A 20% chance in the afternoon for Sunday, but there is snow coming in, about an 80 to 90% chance getting into the overnight hours into your early morning on Sunday, giving way to drier conditions for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Of course, there may be a chance of some snow in the forecast, but again, Wednesday is a better chance getting into Friday of the end of next week. Be safe and have a great day.
If you're looking for entertainment this holiday weekend, Rick Damigella runs down some new releases to enjoy at home or in the movie theaters.
At the ZPD, partnership is the cornerstone of success.
Thanksgiving means theatrical flicks often open on Wednesday to take advantage of the long holiday weekend, with Zootopia 2 arguably being the biggest big screen debut this week.
I specifically remember looking at that emerald necklace that was Napoleon's second wife's.
If true crime is more your speed, Discovery is debuting Louvre Heist Minute by Minute. The special includes an interview with an American couple who were in the museum when the suspects broke in.
I don't want to speak out of turn, but when are you going to slow down? Find a man or a dog, those being the only options since this is a Hallmark movie.
Here's a sneak peek at Disney's, Hulu's, Family Guy's, Hallmark Channel's, Lifetime's familiar holiday movie. Yes, that really is the title, and no, I'm not saying it again, but it debuts on Hulu Friday.
I'm actually here to meet somebody, as in it was planned.
Oh, I see. Still, I think that might be me.
And for an actual Hallmark Christmas movie, Sunday sees the premiere of Christmas at the Catnip Cafe. Ready for leftover stuffing sandwiches in Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
Now, before we head to break, it's time to look at today's Look Who's 8.
All right, Ivan is turning 8. He loves helping around the house, fishing with his uncle, and wrestling.
And Reed is also turning 8. He loves basketball, karate, fishing with Dad, and playing Minecraft with his brother.
Adele Purnell is turning 80. She loves spending time with family and watching her great-grandchildren grow up.
Now, if you know a special someone who's turning 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, 18, 80, or 88 years old, we'd love to feature them.
That's right. Just upload their photo to our website, news8000.com, and look for the Submit Pictures button under the Home tab on our website.
Stay with us. We've got what you need to know in 5 minutes or less. Your Morning News Now is next.
As my go-to guy, can you fix my smartphone?
Yes.
Do you have car batteries?
Yeah.
What about golf cart batteries?
Of course.
Battery from a G-Fob?
Absolutely.
My boat?
Huge variety.
Toy boat?
Sure.
Motorcycles?
You bet.
My apartment building?
Whole building.
Do you have batteries for my party lights?
Yeah.
Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning, and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the arch supports, and your day becomes better, and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and, you know, it's a good life. I'm Randy, and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
I lost my son to an accidental drug overdose. This is why we created the George IV Recovery Foundation, to champion drug use awareness, funding, and solutions so we don't lose any more kids. You know, there's an effective, simple solution. Narcan kits help save lives in seconds. They're required in schools in many states, but sadly, not in Wisconsin. To save a child's life, please sign a petition at NarcanForSchools.com.
Nobody does Black Friday like King Furniture. Where else can you trade in your old furniture for discounts on new pieces? Get free delivery and haul away, then score huge savings on top of that. Nowhere. And this year, it's bigger than ever. Find exactly what you're looking for in our massive overstocked showroom. Bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, sofas, recliners, and more. All this plus 0% financing available. Nobody beats King at Black Friday. We'll see you there.
At Overhead Door Company, we repair any garage door and only install the best. Serving up to 100 miles outside of the Onalaska, Wisconsin area. When you need a door company you can trust with your life, call Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region.
Love Arby's famous roast beef? Love hickory barbecue sauce? Love 2 for $6 deals? Meet the RBQ. It loves to be loved. Arby's, we have the meat.
You got batteries for my side-by-side?
Yes.
Replace my flashlight?
Sure thing. What about my business?
Oh, good one.
100%. Batteries for my fleet of trucks?
Gas floor scrubbers?
Yes, and fire panels.
We have pallets of batteries.
Well, what about...
As your go-to guy, if it needs a battery, we have it.
Well, that's all you had to say.
Could have led with that. Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.
When it comes to severe weather,
severe weather is a big threat.
Obviously, weather impacts everyone's lives, and weather changes, and you don't want outdated information.
be confident in First Warn Weather.
A national meteorologist can give you the broad overview.
But we're here for you. I know what this is going to do. I know how it's going to affect your area.
If you're from the area, like I'm from the area, you know all the real nuances.
Expect more from your local weather team.
We're still here for you. It's important.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
There's a new top dog, and her name is Soleil. The Belgian sheepdog was named Best in Show at the 2025 National Dog Show. She also won the herding group competition. Her handler says the crowd may have helped her with her performance. The contestants are judged on their overall appearance, temperament, and structure based on their breed standards. Time now for your morning news now. In Hong Kong, the death toll continued to rise as firefighters battled a blaze at a high-rise apartment complex for a second day. 128 deaths are already confirmed and dozens are still missing. The fire is one of the deadliest in the city's modern history. It was believed to have started in bamboo scaffolding and construction netting. Local police say they have arrested 3 men from a construction company on suspicion of manslaughter. AAA's Tow to Go program is on. It provides a free ride and tow to impaired drivers and their vehicles. It goes until 6 a.m. on December 1st. Rides are available to any location within a 10-mile radius. Just call 855-TOW-TO-GO. And here in La Crosse, today is the 11th annual Sparta Chris Crindle Market grand opening with a ribbon cutting ceremony at 2 p.m. It features local artisans of all kinds and is a great place to buy holiday gifts. It runs today until the weekend before Christmas.
All right, so take a look at your local forecast, giving way to maybe a little light snowfall getting over by areas by Black River Falls right now, and then heading out to near Millston. And eventually we'll see 20s expected today, widespread. And of course, it's on the colder side, but the winds are light. They're up to maybe about 19 miles per hour, gusting in some cases. We'll also see as we get into it, hazardous road travel will push a weather alert day coming in for tonight around midnight hours, going all the way into tomorrow. In fact, that goes into tomorrow night as well, giving way to this. You can see the possible celestial roadways out there. Visibilities will be an issue as well for the roads, getting into hazardous road travel, giving way also to temperatures in the 20s, upper 20s for today, tomorrow, and then drier conditions and a little bit chilly to cold as we finish out for next week.
All right, well, thank you, Art, and thank you for waking up with us. Enjoy your Friday. We'll see you right back here tonight at 10.